Here we are again. Welcome back, everybody. If it's your first time here, welcome for the first time. My name is Todd, here with Passive Wealth Channel, and I want to do a video today to discuss the latest happenings with Gold Reward, GRX, and give you a little bit about what it is that I personally am doing with it, what my opinion is on the right way to approach it, and the right way to squeeze the most value out of this awesome project. One of the best lending platforms that's out there, even with all the lending platforms that are coming out now. I believe that this one, or at least this token anyway, is going to be one that really delivers. So as you can see, here we are on Coin Exchange. It's the latest external exchange GRX got listed on, and you can see we've had some activity here. I woke up this morning to this giant red bar, and I was like, should I pick up some more today? And I just kind of watched it throughout the day and decided at the end of the day, you know what? I am going to pick up some more. It was at about $5, and this is what I picked up in addition to what I'm already holding. If you follow my channel at all, you know I'm pretty high on Gold Reward. I call her Goldie, my favorite. And part of the reason I took to Gold Reward right away was a variety of reasons. One being it was definitely in the first 5 or 6 of these lending platform ICOs that came out after Regal and Hextra and Western and maybe a couple other crap ones like Credence. Gold Reward was like 6th or 7th, and it was, I believe, the first website that I looked at that looked well put together, that was 98% unbroken English, full English sentences with a typo here or there, no big deal. I know none of these things I just said a good lending program make, but they're a part of a larger picture. And as time went on, I noticed that the team was very good at communicating. They kept in touch with everyone on their social media, and not only that, but their ICO was running smoother than a baby's butt. It was just ridiculous. These other ones having such trouble, like Regal, figuring out when Regal Coins ICO uh, was like decoding an ancient text or something. It was just impossible. They would say we'd start at this time, and you would be there at that time, and they weren't open. And then you'd come back 2 hours later, and they were open. You would have no idea. Stuff like that. GRX's ICO was run impeccably smooth up until the very end, when all of a sudden the hype train ran them over, and they actually had some troubles there. But I was able to pick up a good number of these tokens, partially just because of how smooth it ran. And right now, I see this as a major opportunity here. Gold Reward is $4.89, you guys. And it's been up here, kind of going back and forth between $5 and $6, and then it dipped a little bit 3 days or so ago, and then it came back to $5, $6 again, and then back down this morning, like I stated earlier. So at about $4.50, I think starting now, that's probably about as low as you're going to see this thing go. So picking up some more, accumulating some at $5, I think is a good idea. It's what I did. As far as financial advice goes, I'm not um, I'm not licensed to give it, but I'm just telling you what I'm doing. This is my personal opinion. So $5 is, in my opinion, an excellent price to pick up Gold Reward if you missed out on the ICO. I think it'd be a good idea to pick some up at this price, and like I showed you, I accumulated some more today. Going back out to Coin Exchange now. If you're following Gold Reward on their Telegram, which you can see here, that this is most likely this giant dip. What I think that is people finally they found out that GRX unlocked the tokens. They had locked the tokens down to where some people could not move them around, and therefore could not, take any coins that were in their Ether wallet and get them out to Coin Exchange to be sold. So that was preventing some people from selling, but they unlocked them recently, And this seems to be about the time most people figured that out, because you can see the volume here. There was no volume, no volume, and then all of a sudden a big dip, and then volume has been pretty steadily higher. It was pretty high for the first few hours there, but you can see it's got good support at $5. Even with these larger amounts of volume, it's been pretty steady at $5. So picking some up at 480 or 520, whatever, a little right around $5 is going to be a good idea. And I want to head out to their main page now. Here we go. This has been up for a few days, but it is the sneak peek of their dashboard. So this is coming out soon. They haven't come out with an official announcement saying a day this is coming out, but if I were a betting man, and obviously I am because I'm in crypto, we're all betting men here, we're birds of a feather. But if I was a betting man, I would say that this is most likely going to be finalized this week. And that's part of the reason I accumulated just now at $5 too, because once this gets made public for everyone and it's online, that's going to be one thing that's really going to drive it up. And as a smaller side bet, I'd also like to say that I think that they are revamping their lending platform as well, because right now their lending platform it was pretty okay when they released it. As I said, they were sixth or seventh maybe, after Regal Coin, and their lending platform was fine. It was never terrific, but it was fine. And now, since there have been, 2 to 3 a day since they launched their ICO, their lending platform is fairly uninspiring at the moment. If left in its current state, I doubt anyone would really make use of it without some kind of huge incentive. But on their Telegram, they said something here that I want to kind of focus on. This was somewhat buried in a longer post about a bunch of other announcements about their release on Coin Exchange and everything else. But they said, to address the recurring question on when the lending platform will be launched, we would like to appeal for patience to enable us to give you the best experience. We have had to review our implementation, that's supposed to be severely, due to the rapid changes in this space and competition. Now with the funds you have provided us, we owe you the very best. So again, they said, regarding the lending platform, we have had to review our implementation severely due to the rapid changes in the space and competition. Now, they didn't come right out and directly say, we are revamping the lending program, but that's what this means. So they've listened to feedback from whoever's been giving it, and they have seen for themselves what's going on, and they are going to make the necessary adjustments. So they're on it. They're with it, they're paying attention, and they want to be in it for the long haul. Obviously, they want to compete. So again, this is something that just reinforces my belief that Gold Reward team is on it. They're here to stay, and this is going to be as safe as it can get. None of this stuff is safe. We know that. It's all risky, but this is going to be one of the safer ones that you can put your money into, especially at $5. Now, what am I personally going to do going forward? If you're just interested in my strategy, it pretty much revolves around this page of the white paper, and around this page of the white paper, the future we see. So let's just start here. They've got a projection, and this is exciting stuff here when you look at this percentage, but 6-month market capitalization projection based on analysis of the token adoption and lending platform investment is approximately $1 billion market cap. And they're saying they're taking an average token price during the ICO of 68 cents by averaging the various rounds together. So if you do the math here, 6-month price projection equals $57, and that would be an 8,300% return on your investment. So And they even say down here, cryptos backed by lending platforms have the potential to increase dramatically, so we won't be surprised seeing figures much higher than these conservative projections. So imagine if that was a conservative projection. Man. So 6 months. Okay. What should we do for 6 months while we're waiting for this to happen? Oh, here we go. We can stake the coin, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing is staking for 6 months. Look at these bonuses. 10% a month. You know how much you have. I know how much I have. If you just do the math, this is very, very worth it. Just stick them in the wallet and forget about them for 6 months while it goes up to $60 or whatever it goes up to. But this is a good project. So 10% a month for the first 3 months, and then 7% a month for the second 3 months. So my plan is to just stick everything in the wallet, leave it alone. And like for instance, if you had 500 coins and you just stuck them in this wallet and left them in there for 6 months, you'd be pulling out somewhere in the 800s. That's how the math works out. So you earn about roughly 60% on whatever you put in. I think that's what the percentage works out to. Roughly that, approximately that. So that's just free tokens. And I mean, if you had 500 of them, and then all of a sudden you have 800 of them, so you gained 300, and then the token is $60 a token, you just gave yourself almost $20,000 right there. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and do yourself a favor and think about taking that advice. I think it's the right way to go, and especially for this token, if they're saying $50 to $60 conservative estimate in 6 months. So what do you guys think about Gold Reward? You love it, you hate it, you wish they'd hurry up like me? They actually haven't been taking that long, but I still wish they would hurry up. Do you think accumulating at $5 is a good idea? Anything you want to say about Gold Reward or anything else, just go ahead and put it down below in the comments. And I've got a link in the description out to the site if you haven't made an account yet, if you want to get in on this awesome program. And go ahead and hit subscribe with the notification bell too if you want to get these updates as soon as possible. But that's about it for me today and the GRX talk. This has been Todd with Passive Wealth. Everybody have a great night, and I will see you next time. Take care.